Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading. And welcome to I Am the Monad Tarot. I certainly hope and pray that all is well, and I hope that you are staying safe and warm, Aries. Aries, I'll be doing your reading from the Hoodoo Tarot deck, and I'd like to say thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, and your feedback. Get you some good shuffles in, and we will begin your reading for Aries. Of course, give you a nice three-way split, Aries. Once again, Aries, from the Hoodoo Tarot deck. All right, Aries, let's get into it. I heard the word baseline. I feel like there's a person in your energy, Aries, okay? This Father of Coins here in reverse. This person has no money, or they ran out of money, okay? They're just out of funds, okay? Out of resources, all right? And I feel like they want you to help them, okay? They want you to help them relieve the burden here, okay? Of whatever it is that they're looking at you. See the big queen. Okay, that's how they're viewing you right now, Aries. They think you got it all together, okay? I feel like they think you have money, you have power, I'm hearing, okay? They believe you to have resources. They believe that you can help them out of this fix, out of this tight, okay? Now, I don't know if this is two separate people or the same person, because here we have a Father of Sticks in reverse as well. I mean, they just lost. Okay, let me see. Those are two different energies. Two different people. This one is without money, without resources, okay, lost all their money, whatever the case, and they believe that you can help them out. I keep hearing out of this tight, out of this fix, okay? They believe that you can get them out of the situation. You have resources, you have power, you have influence, I'm hearing, and you are affluent. This is how this Father of Coins in reverse looks at you. But this Father of Sticks in reverse, I mean, this person is just lost, powerless. They don't have any more power the way that they used to. Okay, maybe they were some kind of leader. I'm hearing ruled and regulated, ruled over people, regulated. Okay, I feel like people looked up to them with a lot of respect. Okay, and I feel like maybe they were in they were in a position of power. They lost some of it. I'm not saying completely. Okay, I feel like their name is still known, maybe even amongst their community, amongst people who were looking at them, okay, with all this power. And I'm hearing knowledge. I feel like they felt like this person was knowledgeable. Okay, resources, I'm hearing power and respect, but I'm hearing like it's gone. Most of it's gone, which I feel like there are probably still some people who look up to them, okay, or just their name is remembered and known, but they don't have the resources and the power they used to. Once again, okay, I feel like maybe it's in name alone, just people know who they are. But again, I feel like so you got people watching you, okay? You have people watching you, Aries, who people who have money, people who have power, affluence, okay, influence, but now this is how you're being viewed, as the one with the power, as the one with the influence, okay, and affluent. I feel like they're looking at you, interesting, Aries, because I feel like they're looking at you as, okay, dare I say, okay, but this is what I'm hearing, like the all-powerful one, the all-knowing one, the all-seeing one. I'm hearing the all-seeing eye. They may even think that you're watching them. Okay, I don't even know if you know who these people are. I don't know at this point. Okay, but they may feel like you're watching them, or you got eyes on them. Like you got this power, you got this influence once again, and you are affluent. Like you know all the right people, all the right places, all the right things, so on and so forth, and that you are the leader, that you are in charge. Okay, and that you have people not so much under you, but that you have connections to who are watching them for you. And you might. Okay. But this is just funny, okay? Because for some reason, well, hold on. I just feel like Aries, whatever this is, I feel like this is a tables have turned type of energy. These people here who are looking at you this way, who once had but no longer have, they might have been looking at you as someone in the reverse, someone who didn't have much. Okay, someone who wasn't much. But the thing about it is, you are very guarded. Okay, well, that still doesn't mean you know who these people are. Okay, we're gonna, as we move on, we'll find out. But you are guarded against these types of negative, and I'm hearing negative energies. And this may sound bad, what I'm about to say, but I'm hearing like, if they don't have the power, if they don't have the influence, I don't want them near me. Okay. Uh, okay. I don't know if that necessarily means that you have the attitude like they did, or if you just mean like, if it just means that I just don't want the negative bullshit around me. Okay, I don't want the low quality around me. I don't want the low hanging fruit around me. And you're, I don't. It's like the dead. Okay, like I said before in another reading, let the dead bury the dead. Okay, you don't want to be around. Can these dry bones live again? These dry bones that's looking for you to help them live again. Okay, Aries. You are highly guarded, okay, against these negative, and you don't want the negativity in your space, okay, and shit, I don't blame you, all right, but let's keep on going, okay. It's like these people here, once again, okay, like I said, it lost something, lost power, lost influence, lost stability, okay, and but they want you to help revive them, okay. Maybe you don't know these people. Okay. You might have known them and like hell no, and some negative people, negative energies, not because of their what has happened that they've lost what they had. No, simply because you don't want you just have strong boundaries. Okay, and don't want the negativity around, because I just feel it's just a feeling of a tables turn type of energy. And I also feel like these are people that not negative because anything can happen to anyone where they lose money and so on and so forth. Okay, I just heard negative friends, negative Nancy's, okay, negative Susie's. All right, it's just a lot of negative energy surrounding these two, but they want to come into you, Aries. It's like a please help me type of thing. Okay, and you just got some strong boundaries, you know. Okay, yeah. Okay. The influence they may have had at some point, it's just it no longer is. It no longer exists. It's like people trusted these two energies. People might have put, of course, I'm hearing the trust in their hands. People might have put, it's crazy, but people will do this. Okay, put their life in these two hands. Okay, they just thought that these two had everything. Okay, um, they believe in you or believed in you. But I mean, and more so present, they believe in you, that you can turn things around for them. The mayhem, okay. These two have dealt with a lot of mayhem, a lot of, once again, negative. I keep hearing negative Nancy's, so they might have had a lot of just catty negative energies around them. But if they had it around them and in their space, then that means they probably were the same way. They welcomed it in. They liked it. I'm hearing. Okay? They enjoyed it. They enjoyed the banter. Okay, watching. I'm hearing like the banter, watching the fallout, watching. The mayhem, the chaos. They loved it. Okay, and I feel like this is what led to their ruin. Okay? Entertaining it and allowing it in their space. Now, I don't know if these two know one another. I just feel like they are one another, but I feel like, once again, but they're separate energies. So one and the same, basically. They're one and the same. Okay, they run in the same circles, I feel. Okay. Mm. It's kind of sad because it's like they're looking at what they lost, hoping that it will come in again, hoping they can rebuild again. Wanting the expansion, wanting the growth. Okay. Sitting in some kind of a spirit of regret, but it's like, once again, this is something that they did to themselves. They're not victims of anything. Okay. And I just feel like, all right, they might come to you bearing gifts. Okay. I mean, like, we trust you. We trust your word. Okay, so they may come bearing gifts. They may come with some kind of flattery. They may come almost damn near begging. Okay, like they're innocent. Okay, like they're pure and innocent. I'm here and meant you no harm. So you know these people. Okay, and they maybe they did something to you. Okay, because this whole thing about they meant you no harm. Okay, we want to change things around. We want to turn things around for the better. Okay. Forgive us. This is what I'm hearing. Forgive us, for what we did, what we said, the way we acted towards you. And, we know you can help us and this lot and build us back up. And, resources. Can we use some of your resources? Like they're innocent. Okay. But I don't know, Aries. Okay. Whatever you're doing, okay, in your life right now, you don't need nobody to, if you on the high road or you working on the high road and moving on up to the east side, you finally got your piece of the pie. Or your piece. Look, PIECE and PEACE. Okay. You may not be cautious. Okay, with allowing these energies in, because what I'm seeing thus far is that whatever you are building, whatever you have built, I just feel like it's just gonna turn it upside down, just like they are, just like they're in the reverse. That's what's going to, possibly happen here if you allow these energies in your space. Okay, I'm even here if you allow them to utilize any of your I heard natural resources. Okay, so in some way, shape, or form, I don't know if it's financial resources here that they feel that you have. 'Cause at this point, I don't see anything about any pentacles or anything, or like I said, natural. So maybe something about you, maybe whatever it is that you do, whoever it is that you are, whatever is natural about you that maybe draws in. Look, here go the sick finders of pentacles. Okay, that draws abundance. Okay, that they're seeing. Okay, or that they feel like they see. Yeah, and it's in reverse. I feel if you buy whatever bullshit they're selling, because that's what I feel like it's gonna be. I don't feel like it's some BS. Now they may be really be in this situation, but however they want to approach you, okay. Then I heard that it's not real. I'm hearing something about vital. Okay, not promising. Okay, nothing that would benefit you. In other words, it would only benefit them. Okay, and I'm hearing it would tear down what you have. Okay, what belongs to you? I mean, I actually hear what you furnished for yourself, what you built, in other words, for yourself, what you made happen for yourself. Okay, because I feel like right now is you're chilling, you're at peace. Like I said, PEACE. You got your piece of pie. You at peace. You're building, you're gardening, you're watering the soil, and so on and so forth. You might be single, whatever it is, but I feel like you are living it up in your peace. And I don't mean running out all the streets and at every event all over town and traveling out. No, you are building for you. Okay. I'm hearing ramping it up. That's what you're focused on, in other words. Okay. And I'm hearing you're doing a damn good job at it. And you just don't need to be in pieces. You don't need your shit turned upside down. Okay. I just heard the word quality assurance. Okay. I don't know Okay, maybe these words that I'm hearing resonate with you. Okay, but you have, in other words, quality assurance. Okay, with where you are right now. Okay, I heard with your luck. Okay, maybe these people think that you're just lucky. Maybe they don't think that you are actually are capable. Okay, um, but whatever it is they see, the abundance that it is that they see that you have, they want a piece of it. I'm not quite sure. They just want you to help them. They want a piece of what you have, a piece of what you're building for them. And then I'm hearing turn it around on them, for them, less for you. Okay. Yeah. You'll be at a loss financially. Might be an earth sign, might be what is that, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, maybe a fire sign. No, not fire. I'm sorry. Yeah, fire, fire. Yeah, fire sign. Possibly. Okay. All right. It's a lot of people here, Aries. I'm seeing this Mother of Sticks, upright Mother Coins in reverse, Mother Baskets in reverse, this Father Sticks in reverse, Father Coins in reverse. It's a lot of people here. All these people I'm here want to disturb your peace. Okay. I feel like these are people that want that. It's not just these two. There are other people here that want to come in. I'm here and still, God damn, Aries, you just, I'm an Aries, just can't get free of this shit. It's always MFs who want to come in and steal while you are still at peace. They always want to come in. I'm here and retaliate. I don't know if you've done anything to these people, but if you haven't, it's just this energy of you being at peace. They want to retaliate against that. Cornered. I mean, like they want to corner you and take all of that. Again, I keep hearing this for Aries. How dare you? I think I heard in the collective reading too. How dare you, generate peace for yourself and abundance for yourself, all the fucking time. These people just cannot free themselves, I feel like, of your abundance. They just want to continue to tie themselves on, like it's almost like, like at your purse strings or your apron strings, like little children. But these are adults, But our little children, when you have children, mothers out there, and especially when they're toddlers and stuff and can walk, no matter where you go, here they come. You go to the bathroom, here they come. Wherever you and that baby, get up and follow you. That's these people. Okay. But that baby, because they feel safe, the baby, they feel safe with you. Okay. And if they're still attached and tied to, they haven't completely gotten to the point where they feel their independence, yet. Okay. Except when they get to throwing around that word no at you. And that's what it's like here, even. They just, the big mama, the big queen, not big mama, the big queen, the empress, that's the empress here in the hoodoo day. They just always have to be up under you. They can't stand it. I feel like when you walk away and you live on your own without them, it's like, how dare you walk away from us? We need you. We want you. Your energy is all these grown these are grown folks. Father, mother, grown adults. They have to have you in their mind. But they don't want to enrich you. They don't want to be a blessing to you. They just want to take from you because you're the big queen. You empress energy, male or female. That's all they see. Starving, I'm here, starving for your energy, starving for your attention. And then I'm hearing the moment they do you wrong, they realize it, they feel it, they pay for it. And here they come again with this entitlement, like you owe them. Because maybe you always, okay, well, they took that shit. And, you pick yourself on up and you just still be at peace. Okay. Inner peace. These people have inner turmoil. I feel like some of them want, I'm hearing that they wish, some of them want to be like you, they want to be you. They just, some of them just wish they could be in your energy, just wish they could feel you, know you, blah, blah, blah. But then as soon as you let them in, here they go. Take, take, take. Take to the point where, you may just be completely without after dealing with these motherfuckers. They won't fill up your cup. They won't do anything for you, and then will act like everything they took from you, your lessons, your wisdom, your energy, harvesting it, and blah, blah, blah. Like they talk about you like a dog, like you're nobody, like you're nothing. And then you get right back on up, and here the cycle continues if you let it. But it continues for them. There may be someone who's going to come in. Oh, Lord, let me just keep on going. You're going to have one person that's going to come in. It ain't just these two. Lord have mercy. They want to come in and try to be intimidating to Aries. I'm hearing Aries don't care. It's one thing I heard, but I'm hearing Aries is so enriched within. Okay, there's no intimidation. Okay, you will not be intimidated by these. You're not going to them. They're coming to you to beg with trickery. This person wants to try to intimidate you with their power, as if you don't have any. As if you're supposed to be intimidated by them, but they're coming to you. If they're so powerful, why don't they just keep stepping and go? What do they want? Then here's another person coming. I feel like Mother of Coins. Okay, who is without, financially insecure. I'm hearing, okay, so I just feel like they might have had somebody just like this Father of Coins. I'm hearing in debt. This person owes a lot, okay, of debt. They're in a lot of debt. They might have, whatever money they did have or obtained in their life or whatever, they spent it frivolous. Okay, now don't get me wrong. You're gonna get some money, you're gonna spend it. Okay, you're gonna have a good time. Okay, but you still want to be responsible, okay, and accountable. This is the type of person, this person, whoever this Mother of Coins is in reverse. I feel like they got some money. Okay, they might have had a nice little chunk. Okay. Maybe they got unexpectedly. I don't know if they won the lottery, whatever. But some money came into this person's life unexpectedly, but did they even bank it? Put it in some kind of something to invest it. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they just took it and just bought things and partied and had a good time. Okay, it felt good, but now they don't have shit. Okay, so well, I saved some of the shit, or I put it in some kind of, I don't know, IRS, some shit, and dividends, investments, and interest, and it grew, blah 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 blah. I'm cool. No, okay, they didn't invest. Poor planning. I'm hearing. And this Mother of Baskets in reverse, I'm hearing, is just a liar. Okay, a fraud. Okay, this person may have tried to act like in the past. This person, just a lot of sly energy. I love you, Aries. One of those. Okay, I'm not saying these other people didn't do that, but this one damn sure. I love you. Okay, this person had nothing but hate in their heart. They don't love you. They don't welcome you. They no kindness to you. None of that. Okay, but they damn sure want you. Okay, but I feel like I don't feel like sexually or anything. They just want your energy, your abundance. I'm hearing, okay, that you hold within. Oh wow, I'm hearing it's tearing them apart. Okay, that they don't have it, or that they don't have any access to it any longer. Okay, and they're gonna try and get it. Now they might try to. Aries, I love you. I haven't seen you in so long. Aries, I love you. Oh, Aries. I'm your friend, Aries. Okay, anybody tell you that, run. not from the telling, it's from just the being. Okay. And I feel I feel like this person might be in a rage right now. But again, it's not because it's just because they don't have your energy. I don't even see necessarily this person lost anything, okay, money or finance or anything like that. They're just in a rage. They don't have your energy. I mean, like to bounce off of, but maybe to harvest, or maybe to bounce off of. Maybe this is someone that you talk to a lot. Okay, they pretend like they like you. Maybe that you talk to them a lot. Maybe they did bounce off idea. I mean, bounce ideas off of you. Tell me what you think and things like that. Okay, I mean, shadow. Maybe this person was like in your shadow, or maybe they felt like they were in your shadow. Okay, um, I feel like maybe they were around you often. Okay, or often enough, but they want to come back around. Okay, because they don't have you to bounce off of anymore. It's not genuine care for you, for who you are as a person. Okay. I just want your energy. I just want your ideas. This is what I'm hearing. So this person might be in somewhat of a rage. So they might try to, I don't know if they're going to be smiling. Okay. But I'm hearing you don't have to let any of these people back in. Okay, maybe it's family, these people you worked with. I'm not saying this was as a group. It could be a group, okay, people together, but just maybe separate people that you know are no longer around in your energy field any longer. It's this little sandwich shop here called what is a bakery called Stone Oven. I love lavender lemonade. So I said, don't you have I got this today. Don't you have lavender lemonade? Well, we can give you some lemonade, put some shots of lavender in it. And they did, and it was at the bottom. So all the lavender taste is gone now. I love lavender lemonade. Well, I love that taste, that lavender taste. Okay, but let's just keep it. I don't have to, like lavender incense and the smell on. It's okay, but I really love the flavor. All right, so y'all can buy me a lavender lemonade if you like. All right, but if you're ever in Cleveland, go to Stone Oven. Shit, the one on Lee Road in Cleveland Heights. Okay. All right, but let's just keep on going. They got really good pastries. Okay. Good sandwiches and salads. All right. But let's keep on here. But you know what, Aries? I feel like from what I'm seeing here, you are guarded here. You're protected from these things. You got your ancestors protecting you. Okay. Maybe you have even your children may have come back. Your ancestors may have come back as your children, or maybe children around you. Okay. Um, you have, let me see. Yeah. I feel like you may have some ancestors that are with you, whether they are in the form of your children or just still, on the other side, who, baby, listen. Okay. They love you, Aries. Okay. Maybe one in particular. Okay. But I do feel like it's more than one. Okay. But it's like they protect you. Okay. They got the keys, the keys, the keys. Okay. Unless you allow these people in, I feel like you're guarded. Okay. And it's like they provide for you. Okay. Sustenance, baby. Okay. All right. I feel like you are doing well. Okay. So unless you let these people cross the threshold of your wherever it is that you live, or your mind, your heart, your soul, your body, your spirit, you open the door and you told them to come in. Okay. The ancestors was like, well, shit, it's only so much I can do if Aries gonna let their asses in. Okay. But I feel like and I don't feel like these people are able to get to you, and I don't even feel like they're able to I don't feel as though these energies are able to siphon or off of you energetically or touch your energy unless they are permitted to. And what I mean is, unless, well, of course, if you let them in, or maybe for some reason, maybe God or your ancestors or whatever allow them to. It might be some kind of lesson they want you to know, maybe something they want, that more things that you need to work on for yourself, not for them or anyone else. For your, like I said, for your own soul salvation, for your growth, for your development. Okay. Because we're constantly here in a place and state of learning about what? About self. I'm here like that's all that matters. Okay. But I feel like these energies, they want to take that from you. Okay. It's like I don't feel like they want you to have the ability to understand who you are. And maybe they don't want you to have the ability to understand who you are so they can continue to take from you. Okay. You have knowledge of self. Know thyself. When you have that knowledge of self, it's kind of hard to penetrate somebody who they know who they are. Okay. And you're forever learning, true, but you're on that path. Okay. It's not about anybody or anything else. Okay. It's not talking about not loving people and caring for people, blah, 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 but okay. Not energies who want to play games. Oh yeah, I love you. People who try to intimidate you and try to come at you, with flattery and all of that type of thing, just so they can take from you, just so they can steal from you. Because as long as you don't know who you are, they can just keep siphoning and siphoning and taking and siphoning and like stealing. Okay. All these devil energies, I feel like they're banished. Okay. They can no longer reside. I mean, it's all they can do is watch. Okay. That's all they're able to do is watch you. It's like these ancestors here, they can't cross over. You understand what I'm saying? That great divide, that protection that is there, unless you open the door and say, come in. Okay. Yes, Aries, honey. I feel like your ground is solid, like you're standing on solid ground. And I'm here, it took a lot for me to get here. So it took a lot for you to get where you are. You don't want to lose it. And I feel like, it's like you're free. Okay? There's freedom here. You don't have to be stuck or bound to these energies, okay, that are working through these people here. Okay? I feel like you live a life of balance here. It's like people may look at you like some people may look at you and they may even say these things to you. Something about you being alone. You alone, you by yourself. Okay. How you just by yourself. Ugh. And they try to shame you that you walk alone. Okay, and that you're free. Okay, they ain't gonna say you're free. They're gonna say other things in this negative way. You walk alone, you by yourself. Ain't nobody working with you. Okay, you ain't working with nobody. You just left. Ain't nobody seen you. All the things just to get in, just to siphon. Okay, I don't know, Aries. You may live very. You might be a minimalist. Okay, you might live very humbly. Okay, you may have a whole lot. You may have a lot of money. You may have a lot of things. Okay, but I don't feel like, from what I'm seeing here, whatever Aries this resonates with, you probably don't make any big announcements. Hell, you could have just bought a new fucking, I don't know, luxury car for okay, or whatever. But you ain't put it on Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, none of this shit. Maybe you moved into a condo or something shit like that. Okay? But you're not speaking on it. You don't this is for you to enjoy. Okay? Maybe you started a business, or maybe you have had a business and now it's like really thriving. Okay, you really seeing the profits of it. You're like they say, you may be booked and busy, but you may not be talking about it. But so because you're not talking about it, Okay, maybe you don't wear all your money on your back and show it off like that. Okay, maybe only when, maybe you have to meet with a particular client or do some particular kind of work. You just don't make any big pronouncements about it. And I feel like because you don't and you look like you live humbly and whatnot, nobody really knows, can see what's going on with you because you're not telling anybody. You're not, putting it all out there on the World Wide Web for people to see. They may assume that you broke. You ain't working and you're not working with them. You ain't nobody seeing you. You over here by yourself. I know she ain't over there. He ain't over there making no money. I know they ain't got no money. Okay. And may say to you, girl, don't you need some money? We putting something together. Don't you want to come work with us? Okay. Want to talk to you, and they want to come in and use these kind of condescending, nice, nasty, say these nice, nasty things to you, these nice, nasty tones and phrases to you, okay, to try to penetrate and get in, okay, so that you will allow them in. But I feel like you might just sit there. I mean, if you talk to these people, they might reach out to you if they got your phone number or whatever. Okay, if you're on any of the Instagram, Facebook, send you DMs and all of that kind of stuff, or however people get in touch with people. See, they might, if they don't have your number, but if you respond, okay, and even if you don't respond, you may just look at the way that they talk to you, the nice, nasty shit, and just like, okay, not even respond to it. Okay, because I do feel like they're banking on your response. Because when you respond, okay, you tell them who you are. Okay, you tell them where you're at. Like, respond in such a way, like where you have to. I got money. I ain't sitting over here broken, poor, stuff like that. Oh, really? What you doing? Ain't nobody seen nothing. Anybody? Well, my business is blah blah blah. You don't have to prove nothing. Okay, then they can say, oh, you are. Oh, here's got some money over there. She doing well. He doing well over there. Let me see how I can. Okay. Get in. Okay. Yeah, these are energies that you walked away from. Okay. And you don't need to go back here. Okay. Let me see. Some of these people might be, like I said, might be family. Okay. Old friends. Hold on. Yeah. No, wait a minute. Yeah. And maybe people that you walked away from, okay? And maybe you walked away because things were not going well for you, but it damn sure for some of them it's not going well. Might be family, maybe people that you've known from your younger years, maybe your early years, young adult years, okay, that you ate with, spent time with, okay? People that you walked away from, let it go. Relationships that ended. Okay, I feel like because they needed to end here. And I damn sure feel like here you are sitting pretty, doing well. Once again, by yourself. Okay, I'm hearing like not judging. Okay, you're not judging them. Okay, maybe they want you to be in a place of judge. I don't know, judging them. Okay, want to try to get you to say something like you're judging them. Okay, so they can who you think you is have some kind of argument with you or something like that. There is no arguing. Okay. I feel like in some ways these people, some of them, maybe not all of them. Okay, I want to say in some ways maybe these people left you out in the cold, rejected you. But I don't even mean physically. Okay, you may have been continued to be around these people physically. Like I said, you've known some of these people. You've known some of them family. You've known some of you know since childhood. Okay, or had good memories with. They might want to play on that too. Okay, remember the good times we had together. Okay, while we were stealing and siphoning off your fucking ass and rejecting the shit out of you. Okay, talking about you, okay, saying things to you, the nice, nasty tones, being condescending to you. Don't forget those things. Some of them may not even do that, especially if they're cross-watching. Okay, well, don't be nice, nasty. Make sure, we talk to Aries with some decency and whatnot. But you know what Maya Angelou say, the Aries, when one person show you who they are the first time, believe them. They're not lying to you. Okay, they showed you who they were. Okay, so don't be so quick to move into, and I'm not saying that you are. I feel like you're at a place where, again, you're at peace, okay, loving yourself. They're hoping that you're not. They're hoping that they can get in some kind of way, to maybe a wound that they feel like isn't healed or something like that, okay, because I feel like you're really slow here, okay, to deal with them, okay, if at all. Okay, and you may know exactly who all of these people are. Anything else here for Aries? You're walking free now, Aries. Stay free. Okay, be free, stay free. Okay, yeah, definitely family. Okay, I mean, some of these people may actually miss you. Okay, and that's okay to be missed. That's a wonderful thing to be missed. Okay, but at the same time, it's not wonderful to be missed and done wrong. Okay, just to siphon, I miss Aries. I really do. Aries was a good person. She was a good person, whatever. But I damn sure miss that energy too. Sunday night dinner. Aries, body, soul, and mind. You understand what I'm saying, all right? From the Inner Garden Oracle, here we have success, okay? All right, Aries, open your mind and your heart to good things, okay? I feel like you've done that, and if this shit wasn't no good thing, then stay away. Now I'm going to do something. I meant to do that at the beginning of the read, but I forgot. I got a new deck called Soul Truth. Okay, self-awareness card deck. All right, so I'm gonna pull a card for Aries, ask a question on the front, and give some solutions here on the back. Okay, for Aries from Soul Truth, what do we have for Aries from Soul Truth? Okay, here, where can I create more space? Okay, instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. I know that's right. That can be kind of a challenge to do. Today's soul action: do a cluttered detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space. Clarity will come. Take one of them sick days. You know what I'm saying? If you work outside the home, one of them vacation days. Just spend that day with yourself on chill mode. Now, okay, I got to get in here, wash these dishes, and do this laundry, and clean this blood, and da-da-da-da-da. All of that. No, just be at peace. I'm here with yourself for the day. All right, Aries. I certainly hope that resonated with some Aries. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment. Come over, see what's happening here. I am the Monad Tarot. And I also wanted to say I have my memberships now. There are 2 tiers, 2 levels. Level 1 is, I believe it's $1.99 for early access. Okay, this is going to be an early access video. And the second one is members videos only, I believe, for $5.99 a month. Or $3.99 a month. I gotta go back and look. Okay, I think it's $5.99 a month. All right, Aries. But nevertheless, thank you so much, Aries. You all have favor. Peace.